Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And this is the running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Texans will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Panthers will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Bijan Robinson. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Bills are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys, winners a week ago in that 4-5 matchup, looking to carry that momentum over to the divisional round. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way to the end zone a few more times. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. No gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Jackson now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 22 yards. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Goldstein. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
19 Chargers.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Number 17.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see.
And now the fumble. The ball's out. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Off the play fake. Goldstein. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Off the bootleg. Goldstein. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Lions.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the 13-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Goldstein. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Makes the score.
The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Lopez. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Throwing to start the drive. Goldstein. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. The middle. Fisher. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Fisher. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the end zone. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead. even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they're coming off a fourth-down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lopez. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Now Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would have...
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Ravens 7.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Here we go, sack.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here we go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Back to throw. Goldstein. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Now it's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Goldstein. And he loses the football a second time. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Off play action. Goldstein. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. 2 yards still to go, 3rd down now. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And just shoving him off there. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw. Goldstein. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. Oh, look at the juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Goldstein. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second and 1 now from the 21. Off the play fake. Goldstein. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Fisher. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Goldstein. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
To throw is Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. Here's third and 3.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Goldstein. He's across midfield. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
No! At the 60.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on second and 6. Operating from the gun, Goldstein. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Looking to throw. Jackson. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Operating from the gun. Jackson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Yo.
They'll try and run the option. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Ready? 19 Tigers. Take up.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Goldstein. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A handoff for Gibson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Goldstein. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3. At the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 129 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys for the championship round next weekend.
Ready?
Back to throw. Goldstein. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mr. Consistency, Mr. Playoff Mr. Clutch, whatever you want to call him. Just call him late
And the
later, baby.
Steelers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that's... the lead all the way up to 27.
Ravens 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Jackson from the shotgun. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Slot man moves right. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. At the 46. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Lopez. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
If I knocked him out of the dimension, looks like he wants to see somewhere else.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Lopez. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
13.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience.
And again, touchdown, Baltimore. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 3rd and 5. Off play action. Goldstein. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Jackson options out left. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. 3rd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And the Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.